Hey everybody, Chris from Killer Arcade Games here, and today I'm back with another arcade pickup. I did not expect to pick this up. It just popped up randomly and I had to get it. It is a Killer Instinct 2. I'll show you more details on that in a second, but first let me give you the story of how it happened. First of all, I guess I really need to thank JoJo from the Wicked Arcade, because he kind of found this first, sent it to me at 10:30 on a Sunday night. I knew there was no way I was going to get to this thing in time, especially with how it was priced. It was originally priced at $400. The seller, I guess, realized that was really low because he got tons of messages right away of people wanting to buy it. So he moved it up to $800, and that is what I ended up paying for it. But JoJo messaged me like, go get it. It's like, I can't go get it. It's 10:30 on a Sunday night. Even if they said yes, I'd have to load my trailer, drive over there and get it. It was only about 10 minutes from my house, which never happens. The guy wouldn't reply to me. And JoJo had already started talking to him and telling him like, hey, we love these cabinets, or I'm a collector. If you can hold it, we can come get it the next day. And to my surprise, the seller honored his word and said, I'll hold it for you. I want it to go to a good home, to somebody who's not just going to take this thing and flip it and make a bunch of money off of it. Anyway, let me flip the camera around. I want to show you around the cabinet. All right, well, here it is, the KI2 cabinet. You guys know I'm not a mega fan of KI2, but I am a fan of the cabinet. I think the cabinet looks really cool. I kind of like old Orchid / Janet Jackson looking at me on the side there. It's just a pretty cabinet, I think. It's very 90s. I like the logo at the bottom. And actually, this side of the cabinet looks really good. There's it's probably, I don't know, nearly perfect for its age. It looks like there's been a few maybe touch-ups up there. There are some scratches. It doesn't look as good on the right side, though. I'll try to show you that later. But let's go over it like I normally do. Let's start at the top. We got a marquee up here. Okay, that is glass. It almost felt like plastic. I already took it off, but anyway. It looks like this cabinet sat in a storage unit that was not climate controlled, and I think it got a little humid in there, and this is just kind of wobbly and warped. The light does work. I'll probably have to replace the print, unfortunately. This sticker seems to be just thrown in there. Or maybe it was originally stuck there, but now it's just hanging out in there. I'm probably going to remove that. Coming down here, we got the original stickers here, which is nice. And this one's in pretty good shape. It's a little, looks a little warped from the humidity or whatever caused that. We got a dirty glass and tube right there. We'll get to the tube's condition in a bit. This is the player's moves card. I really wish KI1 had something like this, but still included the fatalities. This one does not include fatalities. But I like how tight and small it is. And the control deck is actually in pretty solid shape. Let me qualify that by saying I haven't taken it off yet. This white stuff is underneath, whatever it is. I'm hoping it's not paint, but if it is, maybe I can just scrape it off. The print itself looks to be in okay shape. I will be changing out the Lexan. I will be changing out the controls. These have been just smoothed down from the years of play. These buttons feel very weird. Lady Cag noticed it first, really. She was looking at them like, hey, these look too deep, like the concave thing here. And they do. They feel too deep. The collar around these feel really chunky and weird. That said, I think it is original controls still, though. Everything looks original in here. The placement of all the micro switches hasn't been changed or anything, so who knows? Who knows on that? Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments. Like, did Midway use deeper hat buttons, or I don't know. It's very weird. But I'm hoping that all I have to do is, I don't know, this could be something under here too. I'm hoping all this can just be cleaned up. I am going to get new sticks, new buttons, new micro switches, new Lexan, and hopefully not a new art print, because this one looks really good. Tusk is about as excited right now as I was when I picked up this cabinet for $800. Moving down the front, this is the part that needs the most work, in my opinion. Cosmetically, oh yeah, old man crouching down. I'm going to pull all these out. They're going to have to be sanded and painted and all that. I guess I'm probably going to fill this in with just a dark marker or something like that. You can see the stickers here. The last time it appears to have been in arcade service would have been probably 1999, which does really kind of hold up to the story of, yeah, I'm the second owner. He could have just picked it up from an arcade and had it for a long time. So that's really good to know. I don't know what that is, but it's coming off. I'm going to pull all this stuff and repaint it all, of course, like I always do. Somebody put a screw through the T-molding, which I don't like, of course, but what are you going to do? T-molding's lifting up there, so I see why the screw is there, and then I guess it started lifting up here, and a couple staples did the job, but it's all right. I'll probably redo all the T-molding as well. I think I'm going to keep it red, though. It looks really good. Let's switch over to the side art here. This is the good side. This is Orchid's good side. She's got a few scratches. I'm sorry, the light's not great in here, but a few scratches right here. There's a few things that are, you know, damaged. It looks like some scratches were covered up here at some point. I'm going to try my best to just not change out the side art at all. I think I can handle a few scratches to keep it original. Yeah, it's definitely, it feels original still too, so it's very nice. So when I picked up the cabinet, the listing did say the sound card may need to be replaced. And we all know, if you guys know arcades, there's no sound card in here. There's one single board, and that's it. So there was no sound. I'd fire it up, no sound whatsoever. Right when I got it home, I opened up the back of the cabinet, which I'm going to do and show it you guys in there. And, or I'll at least show you that the board's in there. I don't know if I'll pull it out. But anyway, I found there were two wires running up the back behind the monitor and actually going through the chassis, which I really didn't like, so I tried to move them. They'd been cut and then spliced together. They looked like they were properly spliced, so I went up here, took the marquee glass off, and looked at the speakers and found the two speakers here and here were actually just wired to each other and not wired to the game board. So I found the wire that was dangling around in the back, plugged it into the left speaker. Right now I only have sound on the left, but at least I confirmed the board is working. I got the normal bong tone and everything. So the board works, sound works, it was just wired incorrectly, which is a good feeling. No need to worry about a dead board or a problematic PCB. So what I'll do now is actually, I'm going to turn the lights off in here, and I'll fire it up real quick so you guys can see it running and we can talk about what's going on with the monitor. Okay, I went ahead and left at least the garage door light, but let me flip the switch and let's see this bad boy start up. There we go, marquee light. The fan inside is outrageously loud. But there we go. So you might be able to tell, we're having a bit of a brightness issue. I've already toyed with the little controller board inside here. I turned the flyback down. I tried to adjust the colors because there's really no colors. This is very loud. Let me turn it down real quick. There we go. Okay. So the colors were kind of there when I got it from him. You know, it almost looks like there's like a burn-in on this thing too, but I think it may just be because it's so bright. Yeah, it does say, there is a little bit of burn-in. I'm just seeing that right now. I'm sorry, I got distracted. At the bottom, it says something USA. I think like a hunting game maybe. I can kind of see it. I adjusted and adjusted and adjusted, and it just got worse. The background, or basically there's almost no color to it whatsoever. It's pretty much just black and white. So like if we go into the service menu, which I will do real quick, diagnostic tests, monitor patterns, we go to red screen, looks like that, green screen, looks like that, and that's a blue screen supposedly. Here's a color bars. So there's something going on. Either the pots are bad on the colors, or I just need a whole cap kit, which I'll probably do anyway. And the good news is the flyback looks okay and the screen's plenty bright, but I can actually get a new flyback for it. They're in stock, they're ready to go. Arcade Parts and Repair has them, and I'm hoping this burn-in is not going to be a problem. It's really starting to bother me now, but I can't complain for the price I paid, really. And at least parts are available. This has a Wells Gardner U2000 in it. I know that because the manual came with it. I'll turn the game off real quick and show you that. So here we have a KI2 manual that came in with the cabinet. Not inside necessarily. I haven't even really looked through this yet. Been quite busy. But inside there is a U2000 monitor manual, and that's what is in the cabinet apparently. I need to double check that now that I'm seeing that this has some kind of burn-in. That concerns me that it's possible that it is a different monitor in there now. But I don't know. The owner didn't say that, but I don't want to order all the parts and then have the wrong parts for the cap kit and whatnot. And looking inside the cabinet, I'm just going through the control deck. This actually has, of course, the original KI2 board. I don't believe it's a conversion. I haven't looked at it close enough yet. The original hard drive's still in that weird blister pack thing and still works, which is awesome. This huge fan is very loud, and I'm going to have to replace it. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you what was down inside here. Okay, so that's the KI2 cabinet. Why did I buy the cabinet? You guys know I'm not a huge fan of the game, but I do actually like the game. And I can say, I'm not lying to the seller by saying I am going to keep it. I'm not going to sell it, not going to flip it. I have a KI2 that looks pretty cool. I'm hoping I can get the monitor fixed, and I'm hoping it looks good after it is fixed. But anyway, my plans for the cabinet, I'm not really ready to reveal. Again, I will keep it. Don't worry about that, but I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with the cabinet, what I've always wanted to do with the cabinet, of a KI2 cabinet. So just stay tuned. It's going to be, it could be several months before you even see this cabinet again, for all I know. I'm not in any hurry to get it done. I did want to share it with you that I got it because I know I'm going to talk about it at some point on a live stream and forget that I haven't shown it yet. So here it is. I'm happy to show that off. Thank you again to JoJo from the Wicked Arcade from helping secure this thing for me, and yeah, it's here. It will go in the shed, Kate, eventually. Don't ask me when, because I don't know exactly when, but we'll talk about that in a future video. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, especially thumbs up for a good deal. It's rare I find a deal like this. I've never found one this good, actually. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of Killer Instinct 2 and my deal here. I'm very happy about this one. It rarely works out for me like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.